It's Week 5 of the National Football League. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Cowboys and the Steelers on Sunday night.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games.
A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Here's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. To throw, Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll come up 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. On the toss, here's Elliott. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dak now from the gun. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of and against at times a winning effort. You'll take the 3 touchdowns every single week and twice on Sunday. But all those turnovers, you can't have them. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win, but a repeat this week with all those mistakes, long odds.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Wilson now off the play action. Throw secured by George Pickett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. That is caught downfield on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll run with Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun is Prescott. Rifles it, and it's caught. Hit some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. On the option, it's Elliott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Hits his man on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Wilson now, first and 10. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Second and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Harris once more. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, here's Russ. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running behind center with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. Third down coming. Wilson now from the gun. Catch made. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to run in, Harris, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Got a man. It's Flanoy. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another throw for Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Russ looking to throw. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just out-dueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And that's the Steelers' first down. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Ross off the play fake. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
Brings up third.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers working here. Third and goal, Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. That finds Elliott complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Dak now from the gun. This finds Cooks complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Quick hitter complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Dak throwing again. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw complete to Lamb. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is down all the way to the 3. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Prescott. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Steelers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He's back to throw. Taken in by Harris.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we've arrived at halftime with the Cowboys enjoying a lead on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Kirk Cousins, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there we say, so long, America, hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Mike Williams, big numbers, 4 touchdown catches. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, just one game this week, the Saints and Chiefs at Arrowhead, set to kick off at 7:15 Central Time. We saw the vet with plenty left, Ezekiel Elliott, putting together a strong first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Hits his man on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, here's Russ. He's got a man left. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. Second down now, 7 to go. Hand off to McKinnon from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This, 42 yards from the right half.
A dependable kicker, man, and that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to Elliott now. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. First down throw from Wilson. Able to hit Robinson, complete. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Inside handoff goes to McKinnon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Russ now from the gun. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wilson now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 42-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff headed right to McKinnon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now Wilson on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Wilson now from the gun. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Elliott straight ahead. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Once again, Elliott. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down, here's Dak. Free inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a third-quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. This finds Cooks. Complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Prescott. Dumps it off to his fullback behind the line. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And they bring him down right around the 23. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Here's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Trying it right side with P-Ryan. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A give to McKinnon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line. thanks to a great effort defensively.
McKinnon now from the gun. And he finds him enough room to get it up to the 42-yard line. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Russ looking to throw. Has the connection to McKinnon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Russ is cooking again. Pass caught by McKinnon. And he's brought down for a loss. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on. He's got his man complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Dak throwing again. Fires over the middle, caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Ferguson's got it, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now a give to Pirine, running right. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Nice work here, sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, here's Russ. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down. A give right side to McKinnon. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Up the middle they go with McKinnon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get that to his fullback, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys want to end it in regulation if they can. Back to throw it. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player. And pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who was hurt on the play. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now it's McKinnon. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his first one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now to throw. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To throw. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Pass complete to his back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Zeke on the carry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it Helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And just how they teach you, he gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.